This song was written and professionally produced by the artist known as Nosa from Africa. Now, I know Africa is a big place, but at the end of this mix series, I will give you some more details about Nosa. The goal of the mix series is to see if I can get close to the official mix, or maybe not as close, but we will definitely enjoy the process. So let's get going. In the last video, I left off on the acoustic guitars. I just did a little bit of level matching or balancing, and today I'm gonna work on the EQ process. Let me show you what the acoustic guitar tracks sound like. Now I'm gonna start going through the EQs one at a time. This is the main acoustic guitar, which is a stereo track, and it sounds pretty good already. Looks like the mics were positioned properly. Low end captured on the left side, top end captured on the right side. Let's bring up the plugin. Let's run that sound without the plugin on. All right, let's turn on the plugin. All right, so let's see what I did here. Listen for the low end of the guitar. I'm gonna turn off the filter and then I'm gonna turn it on. You should be hearing the low end on the left side of your headphones, and listen for the dum 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 dum. Okay, so the high pass is at 155 and the low pass is at 1192. So let's see what that does. That opens it up nicely. Let's listen to the EQ. Okay, I have nothing on the lower end. I have minus 1 dB at 500. I've got plus 2 dBs at 250, at 2.5, and I've got plus 2 dBs at 7.5. Nothing on the compression. I believe the guitars sound pretty compressed already. But let's try a little compression. Let's see what happens for tone shaping. Okay, I don't think I need it, but let's see what the rest of the guitars sound like. Let's go to this second guitar. Just turn on the plugin. Nothing much here. 137 high pass, minus 3 dBs at 6.3, minus 2 dBs at 1.9, minus 2 dBs at 500. Nothing on the lower end. It's got a little bit of compression just because it was a little bit quiet and I just wanted to bring the level up a little bit. All right, let's listen to this one by itself. I think 160 is good. All right, let's listen to the EQ. And some of the brightness and some of the darkness we're gonna adjust once we listen to all of the guitars in context. I just want you to hear what I'm doing, how it affects the tracks. So at 2.5, I got 1 dB and minus 0.8 of a dB at 800. All right, minus 1 dB at 185. And I believe I did have compression on this one. Not much compression, just getting about 3 Bs of gain reduction and just leveling out the guitar. But it all makes sense once we listen in context. I just want to share how I navigate the acoustic guitar section. Now this one's pan right. Okay, let's get the filters in. Now, I am using my ears, but I also play acoustic guitar, so I know what it's supposed to sound like within a mix in the context of a band. I know sometimes I'll say, hey, use your ears, but if you're not a musician, or maybe you don't know what an instrument really is supposed to sound like, that may be a dumb comment, so just bear with me. Sometimes I'll forget that. So when I say use your ears is because I'm assuming that you have the same level of experience in terms of listening to an instrument. I play with a full band at all times, so I know how to mix the band in my ears to ensure that I have a balanced sound. So when I say use your ears, I'm talking for myself. So I'm trying to show you exactly what I mean by that. So the way I'm using my ears here, I'm trying to see where that low end is and how it goes away when it goes away. And I kind of have an idea already what it's going to sound like with the rest of the mix. I like that open sound. Let's try the EQ. See, that's too bright, of course. So go back to 1.2 dB at 7.5, 1.4 at 250. Just a touch. Then minus 0.8 dBs at 800. Minus, this one I don't need. All right, with the plugin on and off. All right. Let's hear the strumming guitar here. This one has enough top end already, so let's see what we can do to it. I wouldn't touch the high pass filter on this one. There's really not a lot of low end. I darkened it a little bit by doing a low pass. Basically, the low pass removes some of the top end frequencies, and I'm pushing back till about 10.8. I've got 1.2 dBs at 7.5, 1.4 at 2.5, minus 8 at 800. These are relatively the same all the time, especially in this song. I don't know how they were recorded, maybe in the same room. So I'm already getting used to how much I'm changing here. And I've got pretty good headphones, so I'm able to really hear the details of the EQ. So I don't really have to do a lot of big changes. All right. This one was just default from the previous one. So let's hear the EQ. I don't really think I need any compression on and off. Okay, that's on. And now let's listen in context. So let's go to a smaller view there. So I'm gonna get all of the guitars here. Gonna highlight this. And what plugin is this? Okay, I didn't have anything on there, did I? Yeah, okay, that's just for my controller. And the stem also, I need to turn it on. All right, so let me bypass all of the inserts on the acoustic session. So let's listen with the plugins on and off. Okay, that's in the context of the full mix. Let's listen in the context of just the acoustic guitars. Wow, that was my son. Okay, notice my levels. Look at my VU meters as well. They're pretty well level matched. So the EQ actually made it sound a little bit louder, but that's all right. I know the difference, but I'm hearing a lot more openness cleanliness and less low end. So this group wasn't really hard to mix because it was pretty easy. Couple of high pass filters and then just level matching, a little bit of compression. I mean, they sound pretty good, but let's listen within the context of the mix. I'm gonna go to my stems here, and I'm gonna bring in one at a time. Let me do the drum mix first. Let me do the vocal first, sorry.
To receive glory, honor, and praise, the one upon the throne. We raise a sound.